Welcome back to Bad Tree Productions, and we're assembling our small block Mopar LA 360 30 over with Keith Black hypertectic pistons.
Right on.
And big bad cam.
Right.
So in our last episode we explained, and you know, we haven't changed since then. It's probably been about 2 weeks. We talked about our timing chain tensioner, our distributor mod, and now we're going to drop in some lifters and start assembling. At dot to dot, we're at what, 3 degrees advance?
I'm not sure, Blake. I can't remember. That was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, it's either we're 3 degrees advanced or retarded, so we're 50-50 shot in the dark right there. So we're gonna go with it because we got testing to do and no-name nationals to get to.
So we're putting some cam lube on the very bottom of the cam, and then we're putting some light oil in the lifter bores. So anyway, yeah. And the lifters should just actually drop right into place. I mean, these all did. So as you can see, this. Oh my God, this one's stuck. Oh, let's try this one. See how that just kind of goes up and down, falls right into place. Oh, this one here. There we go. Yep. There we go. Nice. There we go. Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So the torque specs on these lifters. No. Okay, so in the case of this, we put the eccentric back on. We're actually running like a electric fuel pump on the Nacho.
Yeah.
So our timing cover has a block off plate. Okay. So it's not really necessary that we have this, but since it actually kind of needs that space, we installed it. Anyway, the idea is that if we ever would have to throw a fuel pump in it, a mechanical one.
Basically, if our electric fuel pump takes a shit on us,
right.
we can pop a mechanical pump in it and get us down the road until we replace the electric one again.
You bet. So this has only got like 500 miles on it. We're going to just use it, right? Is that what you're thinking?
Yep.
So, what do you gasket? Well, let's prep the gasket for it.
Yep.
We need to clean these surfaces up.
I did 2 weeks ago.
No, but there's still residue on them.
So. All right, Jay, we'll go clean that shit.
All right. Inside of me is gonna get ya, yeah.
So yeah, we got the gasket on. Jay's RTVing the heck out of it. Just Mopar Joe
Loves his RTV.
Loves it, and I never done it before. But pipe dope wrap. I'm gonna wrap them this time instead of using black RTV. See how that works.
Probably better, huh?
Makes sense.
I mean, at least you're getting it down on the threads where they're going through the water jacket, right? Instead of up. I mean, that RTV just slides. It's sliding the whole bolt, basically.
Right.
So, probably throw some all on this, right?
Here's our Harmonic. It's a
We have
Summit.
an installer?
Yes, we do. I will get that for you, Jay.
All right.
But that's our Summit Harmonic. I believe that was about $80
I don't know.
when I bought it.
Yeah.
I don't recall. So it's the Blake and JayBo motor. We just
I'm fisting it on.
It's like throwing all your money in a pile and splitting it up evenly.
So here's something. If you're ever installing your Harmonic, do yourself a big favor, right, Blake?
Yeah, guys.
And get your Harmonic installer kit. It makes it. I mean, you know, you don't want to beat on the Harmonic
We've
with a
spent
hammer.
an hour before putting a Harmonic on the
Right.
wrong way with the Ugga Duggas.
Right. That's not good.
Not good.
And you're always in danger of damaging your crank threads too. But anyway, yeah. I mean, how much was that, Blake? Do you have any idea?
That's probably like about $1.
So it's an installer. It's actually a remover
Installer
too.
and remover. Yes.
Right. Yeah, it just makes the job so much easier, really. So anyway, that's pretty cool. Oh no, that's kind of a mess. We're getting it. Right, water pump. All right, donkey. Oh no. What was the...
Let's make sure this one bolt is not interfering. I bought an Allen bolt kit for the last 360 that we built, and oh yeah, it's gonna clear.
You got the one captured.
Yeah, so the one captured down here, the Allen head bolt thickness was interfering with the water pump right here, and I tried shaving it down. You just have to use an ugly regular bolt. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, can you stick a feeler gauge through it or what?
No, you can't.
You can't. Is it holding it up or?
I'm guessing it probably.
That's kind of screwed up. I wonder if that washer needs to come off of it.
Probably.
All right, we'll take it off.
Buzz it off. So yeah, clearance.
Little large foot and Mopars action in the garage. You bet. Mm-hmm.
Here's what we're doing.
Mike's been awesome. He's a great guy to work with, and I got no issues doing that.
Sunoco Ultra Purple.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's windshield washer fluid.
We've been staring for a while. We've seen 2 bubbles, but they came out of the spark plugs, which who knows if they're...
Who knows if they're tight?
Oh.
We probably should have tightened them.
I just had...
What?
Did you see that? Look
No.
at
Let me know later how to improve it.
Oh, you got some there?
right here.
Thanks, guys.
Came out.
Oh, you're kidding me. Well, I don't know, Blake. I don't like that.
It just puked out.
Well, shit. Well, that's not good.
No.
Well, crap.
We were just feeling really good.
Yeah, but now we feel like shit.
Guess we'll be lapping valves.
I reckon. So anyway, that's why you scrutinize your parts, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm.
All right, tonight just got a lot longer. Good morning. Welcome back to Bad Tree Marine.
No. I don't know how to work on boats.
Don't those ones not work anyway?
It's like the ford of the river.
So,
But you'll have that.
this morning, I'm down here, gonna start cleaning these heads and getting them prepped to slam valves in. And one of the first things me and Jeremy noticed while we got our nice table set up, pulling the spark plugs out, we had a auto light plug in one hole, an AC Delco, and 2 Champions. And then the other side had all AC Delcos in it. But right now I have one head sitting out in the sun. I went through and got a bunch of the carbon out of it, not all of it, but just clean them up, clean up valve seats with nothing super abrasive, just some Scotch-Brite, just getting carbon cleaned up. And I'm not too worried right now about them being totally clean because I'm going to lap the valves and I'm going to have to clean them again anyway. So right here I am getting ready to knock all these out and then clean this head. And then, like I said, lap the valves and put all springs and keepers and everything back in, and life should be honky-dory and we can slap stuff on the trash bag over there. So I got my Chinesium valve spring compressor here. It does the trick. You can rock it back and forth. I got a magnet tray for all my keepers right there. And there you go. Jesus. Like that. Oh, we're losing it, folks. Emergency. Good luck finding the keeper. I don't see where the top of the spring went. I think it went. All right. I'll be back when I find this shit. God dang it. I found one. I found the top of the spring there, the retainer. This is why it takes us so long to get things accomplished. Anyway, it's somewhere. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm sure I got more keepers somewhere else, so. There's 9.5 sets right there. All right, I'm gonna finish tearing this down. Wish me luck that nothing goes shooting anywhere ever again. All right, I'm back. I still haven't found that keeper, but we'll keep looking. I've already started, and what I'm doing is I have all the valve seat faces are cleaned, no carbon anywhere, no oils, and my next valve is going to be an intake valve. I'm going to do it by hand, no power tools. They make a smaller version of one of these for, let's say, like a motorcycle or smaller combustion engines. This is the bigger one. The small suction cup works good. Like I said, these are brand new, so you're not going to have a very difficult time getting suction with it. And I'll show you how I've done it. I'm not a pro like, you know, Ed's machine, but I take a little bit of this valve grinding lapping compound, and it's got some coarse material in it. You'll hear here soon. But I just put a couple globs around it, all the way around. Set that off to the side. I'm gonna drop my intake valve in. Actually, let me put a little oil on the shaft quick. There we go. Right in the middle. And you can lift a little bit and rotate and kind of add that compound around the whole circumference of the valve seat. And then just like a campfire, and you hear how the abrasive noise is getting quieter. It's pushing the material, the compound, out of the seat and the groove, so you can lift and set down in a different spot. And now here it's loud again. So we will pull this valve out, and you can see the compound. The color of it before is kind of a darker gray. It ends up being kind of like a brushed aluminum. Wipe it off, and you can see where the material lightened it up. It bedded it to the valve seat. I'm not good at explaining things. I kind of know my half-assed way through things. So, you see how it's got a different color, new material, it's bedded in. Let's wipe it away. You're going to want to thoroughly clean your heads after you lap the valves. This compound is super abrasive, and it wouldn't be that great to get that throughout your system and in other places where it doesn't need to be. Anyway, it's bedded now, so I will mark, because I'm a caveman, I've been marking each valve that I do because I plan on pulling them apart and going through and cleaning them again. I got number 1 here, number 1 up here, 2, and I'll go all the way to 8. And then when I get to the other side, I will do 9, 10, 11, just so there's no confusion at all when going to put these back together. Because you do want to keep the valves in the same spot as where you lap them. So anyway, that's my tip of the day, I guess, or what I'm doing. Now I gotta do a bunch more, 14 more. Sitting here watching Ryan Wing on the side. He just posted the video. Go check it out. Alright, that's all 8 of them lapped in right now. I got the other head currently chilling in the parts washer. Let me see this light. Sitting in there. I'm going to take it out, scrub it, blow it, and start lapping more valves. It's a good way to kill your Saturday. Alright, I got my heads cleaned, and now I'm playing the double adjustment, cheap ass valve spring compressor Olympics, where I have to fiddle fuck around constantly. I can't find that keeper, the one that went shooting off into space. It's gone. It's somewhere in the garage that we can't find it. 2 down, 14 more to go. Everything's groovy. Everything's getting put back together, man. And just like that, it's a week later, and we're back on the heads. Our good friend Ed from E&D Machine and the famous YouTube channel, Ed's Machine, hooked us up with some valve keepers, valve spring keepers, or locks, whatever you want to call them. And he also sent new valve guide seals. So I'm gonna probably undo everything I already did and put all these in, since they're new. And the ones in the head, they're used. They're not, don't look terrible. They make a good seal. I can put my finger over it, pull the valve through, and it sucks my finger down. But through Ed's opinion, he said, no, I don't like those that much. Try these. So I'm gonna go with what Ed says. Then we had a gentleman from across the creek over there in Wisconsin said, hey, I seen you the other day with your Chinesium valve spring compressor, and it looked like it was giving you a hard time, so here, borrow this. I said, thanks, friend, I will. So let's see how this USA unit works. So it's way heavier steel, and it locks it down that far. Before, I was barely able to get that thing compressed. This thing's got a little adjustable wheel on the bottom. You can raise it. I don't think putting keepers in that deep would be a good idea. And there we go. It didn't go flying everywhere on me. Shit, yeah, dude. I like that a lot. That thing is the ticket, man.
Where did that come from?
Came from over in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, across the Mississippi River. From a subscriber.
Nice.
He's like, hey, I seen you struggling with that Chinesium piece of shit. Try this American Hulk out.
Yeah, I seen it in here the other day. That thing's badass.
Dude, let me show you.
The badasseries.
Because I'm gonna put all new.
Oh, we got new seals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which isn't a bad thing when you got a good
Unit.
hefty unit.
You gotta be over on the nice tall bench. And then you tighten.
You can tighten it up.
What? That's it.
And there you go.
Magnet on a stick and
Wherever that's at.
again?
Yeah.
Ah, we suck at keeping things around.
Magnet on a stick. Let's see. Come on, baby. You know what? Because it's so easy, we'll give it a couple more twists.
A little more.
No need for magnet on a stick. And then we can go unboing it.
Unreal. Got a new set of these then?
Mm-hmm.
For both heads?
Yep.
You're gonna save these, right?
Yeah.
I mean...
And there's a couple extra set of locks.
Okay.
But then
Heck yeah.
a little bit of oil will do ya
I'm a fan.
in there. All the way down.
Boop. Funk.
Get it sitting there nice, Jeremy.
Pretty nice.
You kind of gotta. Oh yeah.
Wow.
And
The reversal.
then, yeah.
Well, that's freaking cool. I was wondering where that came from.
You don't want it too deep when you go to put your keepers back in. You know?
No, then they flap all over, yeah.
And that
Cut to.
easy.
Cut to. Danger, danger.
Oh, emergency.
Awesome
So yeah,
sauce.
I just got to do that 6 more times here, and then 8 more times over there, and then I can bolt onto the block.
I think the bench is where it's at, though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Swipe some of that shit out of the way.
And then date night tonight at 6:30. Kids are up at Grammy's all night. Dodge Whispers doing some call-out video tonight at 8 o'clock, which was probably yesterday for everybody watching. And Ryan Wing from Streetcar Chronicles is premiering at 9:30
Oh, shit.
last night, so it doesn't really do you any good listening to it now.
Huh. Oh, I get it. I understand. Didn't we try this once before, like talking in past tense or something?
But yeah,
And it didn't work worth a shit.
not really. All right, guys, one side down and complete. I put my head gasket down. I clean the surface of the head. I clean the surface of the block with carbon choke cleaner, and then I wiped everything down again, made sure everything was nice and clean. And I just got it held with the center bolt here. I didn't crank down on it at all, but that way it's out of the way, it's there. Now I get to start working on that one. All right, I have all the bolts in place. Everything's nice and clean. I'm getting ready to torque stuff down. I got my cheat sheet here. Oh, it disappeared. Disappeared again. Where does it keep going? All right, so Edelbrock heads with the Edelbrock suggested Felpro 1008s. You want to start in 3 steps from the center, and you work your way out. And the steps are 45 foot-pounds, 65 foot-pounds, 95 foot-pounds. So I'll set the GoPro up, and you can watch me torque on heads for a little bit. And I like having this picture here to remind my silly brain of the pattern to go in. And once you do one side 3 times, you should know by the other side, right? Right? Maybe? Who knows? Who knew such clean parts could get you so filthy also? Get your Bad Tree Production shirt today and get it as filthy as possible. Come on, people. All right, we're gonna start on bolt number 1, 45 foot-pounds. Okay, bolt number 2, 45 foot-pounds. All right, they're all torqued down to 95 feet-pounds. Whoops, kind of skipped it on you guys, but yeah, we're this far.
Go back and watch someone else's video to fill in the blanks.
So these are rocker shafts with rockers. These are push rods. And we have pushed all the rods into their homes. And now we're mounting rocker shafts on here. I believe 25 foot-pounds is the torque spec for the rocker shaft, Jeremy.
I believe you're correct, and you want to go along and...
Yeah, just like the heads, start from the middle, work your way out. When you're cinching them down, you can warp a... I don't know if you can warp it, but I've always been told
They say you can.
you can warp them, so we just do as we're told usually.
Yeah, usually. And also, as you're cinching them down, keep an eye that your push rod is in the cup of the lifter, in the cup of the push rod, because they will get off center, and then you'll be cranking away, and you'll be wishing you weren't. Distributor wrench that when it's in the car, it worked really nice, because you can't get an opening wrench when your intake and everything's on when it's in the car.
Right.
And all of our distributors are 1/2 inch. This is a 9/16, so now it's a this wrench,
Yeah.
and it worked good.
I like it.
That's all we got.
I think we should be TDC on Uno
Right.
cylinder. Would
Right.
So we're gonna monkey around. We'll see you later. So we're here at HQ this bright, beautiful Sunday morning. Tyler's gonna do a video today on swapping out leaf springs, right, Ty? Nick Young, Angus Young's nephew from ACDC, stopped by with his road ruiner. He's leaving, so we'll get to see that.
There you go.
Ah, fatties. What was the best BT?
Like right around Jeremy's, like 12.6, I think. I was like I about had the 12.58 like he had. In case he decides he wants to fly away.
What do you think of Nick's car, Leah? Yours is the betterest.
Yours is the best. She's your daughter.
She's an A body girl. Them F bodies. What? He said he was having carb issues earlier. We'll chalk that one up as a carb issue. Anyway, Tyler's struggling out there with the Coronet. He keeps snapping bolts off, so he's running out of hardware. He might abort.
Spring hangers.
Anyway, JayBo's here.
They're available. Available or available? So we're gonna set these for 0 lash on the base circle of the cam, and then they'll require some preload then after you get 0 lash. And I'm not sure where to go on that. A quarter turn, half turn, full turn. You hear so much from other people. 20,000s, 40,000s, 60,000s. So, but initially we're going to set them at 0 lash, and it's pretty easy to do with the intake out of your way, because you'll be able to actually see which lifter is on the base circle of the cam. So we don't have to do this Mickey Mouse chart stuff. Oh my god. Leave that. That's, you know, that's setting the lash, like, you know, like 273 is a solid lifter motor or whatever. So you occasionally need to set the lash on it. And this is a Mopar Performance valve lash adjuster chart. So you would set the top dead center. Then it tells you the sequence. You know, you go ahead and adjust intake number 2, exhaust number 8, then rotate it 90 degrees, then do a couple other ones, and so on and so forth. So, but in our case, we can actually see the camshaft. So we'll just go ahead and go right on down the line and hit them all. It'd probably be a good idea to maybe make a mark with a paint mark or whatever, just to prove to yourself that you completed it. So
Right.
Anyway.
Sure looks pretty, don't it, Jay?
It looks really nice.
Big snorting small block 360 getting ready to happen.
We're putting it, so we can easily see where the lifter rides on the base circle, the camshaft, right? And then you're just these adjusters have an Allen head. Okay, so I'm just kind of wiggling it and kind of feeling it. So you can easily push a plunger down, and you don't want to do that to set the lash, okay? To set it for 0 lash, because see, I can actually push. See, just hone in right there. See, I can actually pull this lifter down. I'm actually pushing down on the plunger. And you basically you don't want to affect that whatsoever. So you really, it's kind of a feel. So you're just feeling. I'm just kind of wiggling it back and forth. You know, somewhat like this, like wiggling it back or going up and down with it. You can actually hear it making a noise. You know, tick, tick, tick. And then you're just getting it just so that it just goes away. So now they're all set at 0 lash. So now we gotta do some reading and find out what the preload should be set at. So that, like I said, that'll be either a 1/4 inch, half, or a 1/4 turn, half turn, full turn, whatever. But anyway, I got some stuff that I printed out, so we'll read through that. You could probably set up a dial indicator and go like 20,000ths or whatever, and do it that way. But
We'll
anyway.
take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow.
Seems not right. It seems like bullshit. What is this? Maybe it's 5/32.
5 what?
5/32? I don't know, buddy.
Was it bigger or smaller?
I think it's bigger than that one you gave. That one's too small. But it seems like when I go to use it, it wants to strip out. It wants to.
Well, it's because you got such a long shaft and it's such a
That's what your mom said.
puny.
What? She didn't say that.
You're twisting the shit out of it.
Be quiet. I am not.
Now you're straightening it back out.
What is this? Oh, that's got some lever edge to it, right? Maybe I'll try this now that I kind of maybe fixed it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Is it?
Did you see that?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I like that shirt.
Some of your earlier stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Back when you thought you had to be in the t-shirt making business.
Yeah, don't ever try to make your own shirts. I mean, try it. Get the experience. You're just twisting the shit out of it.
Out of what?
Just the shank on that Allen wrench is just...
That's what it's made for.
I'm gonna lay it on.
Right.
So they should probably go for a hike since it's so beautiful out. We'll put some shorts on. Since I have no car to work on now, that I've got to order parts.
Damn it, Jeremy, right, Ty?
Yeah, I shouldn't have listened to him. I was all ready to order all that stuff, and I was like, I need to get all this stuff, right? And he's like, oh no, you don't need to get that. You just use the old stuff.
Oh no! Look at this! Look at this! This gasket.
Just fell right.
Stop it! Stop! Let me get this back in here. Okay, I got it. No, it's got steel in it, so the damn magnet off this GoPro grabbed it.
Did you know, Jay, that they sell those big bolts that I was trying to get off that one nut? They sell those too. Because I could just hack those or cut them off.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah. I think I did that too myself.
Yeah, they're weird nuts. They have like little reliefs.
That's plenty.
Oh, geez.
That's a lot.
I know. I don't want to
dang
go
it.
through all the damn leaking bullshit that we always
Jeez.
gone through.
Well, Mojo will be proud of you.
I know. I gave it a good 4-finger squeeze grip.
Did you almost go broke buying toothpaste for Blake when he was growing up, Jay?
Oh, shit, right? Just a nice 1/4-inch bead, Blake. All right. Old Joe Parmo would be proud.
He would be.
I don't know. He might maybe frown upon this.
No, not Joe. How you looking?
It looks good. You look like you're right on here.
No.
No. Whoa. What do you... Whatever. Okay, why don't you find the bolts, right?
I'm shoving it towards the corner.
Mm. All right. GE. All right.
Don't care anymore.
Done with this segment?
Yeah.
All right. Gonna let this gasket stuff set up for, what is it, 90 minutes?
An hour.
Hour?
That's 60 minutes.
All right.
Let's let that happen. Then we'll torque all these down. We got our reusable gaskets for our valve covers.
Yeah, those are nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like those.
So we'll get valve covers on, and you got 850 thermoquad,
I reckon.
or we just steal Jeremy's carburetor.
Right, this car's not running, right?
Right.
All right.
We'll keep throwing more stuff on it.
You bet.
The first spring I had on there wasn't that great, and it got stuck on the air cleaner in between towns with the Eldebrock.
That goes around this one. It's a little lighter, but still.
Right, I don't have one. I got some.
So back to what's important.
Yeah.
Oil pan's going on.
Hi.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay, we kind of forgot that we were recording stuff, but here it is.
We.
Okay.
Pan. Oh, what's that thing on top of it?
Can I put them out? No, but
Is that a motor leveler?
It is a motor leveler. Welcome to YouTube.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
Dino Konachek. Thank you, sir. Hey.
Okay.
Tool guy.
Thank-
Not the mag
oh,
on the stick. For
That's where
crying
that
out
went.
loud.
Thanks for letting us borrow this, man.
That is all urine, pee-pee.
Man, that thing is great.
I got that at a sale in Fenimore.
Yeah.
Costume dealer went out of business. I got a whole pallet of
Well, she's set for Mopar small block heads right now.
Whatever you paid for is worth it.
So the next episode,
I got a bicycle.
I believe this thing will be hooked up to this thing over here. It used to be black, now it's just dusty black. Get all this slammed together, roll this paperweight out of the way,
Get it the fuck out of here.
and then we're gonna be hooking.
And booking.
And cut! Wait.
Like, share, subscribe, comment, tell everyone about it. Here he is.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
All right, heathens. Later.
That's great.
See you next time.